Hallo, das ist Boris aus Deutschland. Wir waren für Sie bei dem Global Solution Summit. Seit 2017 hat der Global Solution Summit angestrebt, die führenden Köpfe der Welt in einer Zweitageskonferenz einzuladen.
Wir haben Herausforderungen auf der ganzen Welt, Klimawandel, Armut, Pandemien. Und wir müssen zusammenarbeiten als Weltgemeinschaft. Und es können nicht nur Regierungen machen, sondern es muss auch die globale Zivilgesellschaft machen, also NGOs, Business Companies, Universitäten, Thinktanks.
Und natürlich die Jugend, welche sich bei diesem Event einen Fensterplatz gesichert hat. 15 Leute von überall auf der Erde stellten ihre Projekte vor. Aber von dem Ausrichter wird beteuert, es ist kein Wettbewerb. Alle arbeiten zusammen, lernen zusammen und treffen sich mit den Entscheidungsträgern und den führenden Köpfen aus Wirtschaft und Politik.
So Young Global Changers-Programm is part of the initiatives of, the Global Solution Summit, and what they do with that is bringing together young leaders who are making incredible changes in their communities and different countries. So first of all, there was a selection process from the different applications that were received, over 500 applications, and then they moved it down to about 50 finalists, and then brought it down again to like 15, and then the 15 of us are here in Germany, in Berlin, participating in that event. So that's why we're here. Particularly for me, it's because of a project that I started, 8 years ago, known as Boys Champions. And Boys Champions is actually a social development organization, and our commitment is ending violence against women in Nigeria by working with young boys, teaching them healthy masculinity and how to relate with women and girls in Nigeria, which we hope that has, supported the country and, the continent of Africa in achieving the sustainable development goal of, the SDG 5, which is gender equality. And it's very interesting and important because over the years we've seen like solutions around, supporting women who have been abused or even advocating for women who have lost their lives, but nobody's really thinking of, solving that problem from the root causes, which entails working with men and young boys and, helping them to become part of the process. So that's what we do at Boys Champions, and that's why our program is actually, very distinct.
How many kids or young adults do you reach?
Our program is formed in such a way that once they're able to go through our program, we hope that you're able to come back to pay it also forward. I usually use my life as an example to them. Someone else took chances on me, and that's why I'm also, gladly taking that chance on a lot of other people as well. And that's why I'm giving back to, the society and my community as well. So we always, at Boys Champions, we always ensure that those values are embedded in our programs, such that when these boys go out and become, great people in their different fields, they come back to also mentor the other younger generations behind them. And that's why the sustainability of our program is always there. Regarding the number of people that we've been able to reach, since the 5 year of our existence, we've been able to reach about nearly 11,000 young people and men generally, because we even work with older men as well. And then we have like different centers in Nigeria now. The intention is to end violence against women and girls in Nigeria, and whatever thing that we can do, whatever commitment, we'll continue to make that.
Yesterday, I filmed the session with Chancellor Scholz, and they allowed for some questions, and 90% of these questions came from African people.
Right.
Would you say that events like that are important to give Africa some exposure, or?
A lot of the issues that were raised in the conference were regarding relationship between countries and as continents as well, especially the African continent. And then the questions that were raised that you filmed yesterday were also like, regarding the African continent and their participation in the different, organizations across the world. Africa is perceived in such a way that I know we have a lot of problems, but we should also, learn to think that we have better solutions to our problems than allowing the international community to, every now and then get involved. So that's how I like to look at that from. But Africa is one of the growing largest economies right now, in the world, with also the youngest generation, right? So, and these are like bundles of talent. So until the world also starts thinking of how to invest in those young people and also tap from their wealth of knowledge and expertise. I think they would also be able to contribute to the solutions of some of the challenges that the global community faces.
Noah wird sich auf jeden Fall darüber freuen, dass der Preis in Nigeria geblieben ist. Der erste Preis ging an Chinwendu Nweke, die Gründerin of Bridge Merchant Enterprise.